The next app that I will share to you is Microsoft Whiteboard. This is a very useful app in synchronous sessions, especially to those subjects that use computations, tables, and illustrations. Unlike the typical whiteboard, MS Whiteboard is an advanced one. So let's start using MS Whiteboard. For equipment, we are going to use, of course, our monitor as our whiteboard, a drawing tablet, or just a tablet using an app, or even a digital mouse will do. For the software, we will use MS Whiteboard. Where to get it? Just go to Microsoft Store and get the app. And good news, it's for free. Alright, so let's just have a fast overview of the features of MS Whiteboard. Then after this, we will proceed with our simulation. These are the features. Here, in the toolbars, you can see plenty of pens. So they are different colors. The black pen, red, blue, green, and even rainbow, and this galaxy pen. Okay, so this is my favorite. If you click this one, you can adjust the thickness and you can select which color you like. Okay, for example, galaxy. Okay, you can draw using your mouse or using your drawing tablet. Okay, next is the highlighter. Of course, you can use it to highlight text. Okay, and you can also use this Lasso Tool. This Lasso Tool is very helpful when you want to erase or remove a writing on the whiteboard. So usually we use the eraser to erase it, but it will take plenty of time for us to be able to erase the whole image or whole scribble here. So we can use the Lasso Tool. Just select what you want to erase or what you want to select and then delete. That's it. That's the purpose of Lasso Select Tool. You can select even if you draw. For example, I write my name. I just select a letter. Example, I'm going to select letter S only. Sorry. Okay, so it select letter S. Example, I'm going to, or I want to change the color of it to red. Okay, so the last letter of Jess is already red. Okay, we can also use the ruler tool. This is very wait, let's just remove first this my name. Okay, this ruler tool is very useful, especially to those subjects that use straight lines. For example, I'm going to draw a straight line because my lesson is a slanting line or linear equation. So I'm going to select a pen and then the ruler will be my guide in drawing a straight line. Okay, so that's a straight line, a very straight line. Okay, using the ruler. Okay, if you want to create parallel lines, example, parallel to this line, if you're a math teacher, you're just not going to change the degree for it to be parallel, and then again draw another line. So it's just that easy. Okay, so that's how you use the ruler tool. Okay, if you want to adjust, you can use the scroll wheel of your mouse. Okay, so the shortcut, if you want to zoom your image, you can just hold this while pointing on your whiteboard. Okay, so let's have a straight line here using our ruler. Okay, and that's it. That's how you use the ruler. Now, here you can also add text. I have here a pre-made writing in the whiteboard. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This whiteboard is not an ordinary whiteboard. This is an infinite whiteboard. You can write as much as you want, as many as you want, as long as it is visible. So you can zoom in and zoom out to see the writings on the whiteboard. So here I have pre-made these images using this whiteboard. Okay, so sometimes we are struggling in our classes, especially those subjects which are writing much on the board, like math, science, English. So here we have no problem of spaces. We have no problem of erasing. We have no problem of ink because it's all digital. Okay. Next is here. You can not only write using our pen or our stylus, but we can also write text digitally. Okay, so you can add text here. Just right click on the screen, click add text, then type what you want. Example, this is a transversal. You want to label, or we want to label this line as transversal. Okay, so you can move your text and identifying that this is transversal. You want to name this line as line A. Line A. Okay, you move it, and you want to name this line as line B. You can add text and name this as line B. Okay, so you can now tell that the transversal cut the parallel lines B and line A. Okay, so that's how you use rulers and text. Now we also have sticky notes. We're going to add notes. For example, if you're going to say farewell to your students, or you are ending your lesson, you want to remind them of sheet work that they're going to do in your in their LMS. You can type here. Example, assignment, okay, answer this. Okay, so that's how you use the sticky notes. And just like a sticky note, you can post it anywhere here. Okay, so if you want to maximize the space and you want to remove this, you can just select it using the lasso tool. So select these images or select these writings and then drag it wherever you want. Now we're going to use this space. Okay, we zoom in. Ayan. Okay, so it's now a blank whiteboard. You can also add image here. Just right click on the whiteboard and click add image. Then select the image that you want. You can resize the image. You can rotate or change the orientation of the image. For example, I'm teaching science and I want to identify the parts of this bird. So we're just going to use pen to label it. Okay, for example, you want to label this one. Okay, so you can put or draw an arrow. You can write the name. Example, you want to write Bill or Bic, but you can also add text. This is Bic or Bill. Okay. So you can just, okay, so that is how you add image. Okay, here also you can clear the canvas easily. You can clear canvas. Just click clear canvas and it will erase all the writings on the whiteboard. Okay, but now we're going to have or use the lasso tool. delete. Okay, next is we can also add image and Bing image search. So right click, more, then Bing image search. So this is considered as Creative Commons. The images of Bing are considered as Creative Commons, so you're free to use it. Example, you want to add laptop or search laptop, and you want to add it on the whiteboard. There you go, you already have your laptop on the board. Okay, and that's how you add image using Bing. Let's delete it. Also, one of the features of this Microsoft Whiteboard is you can insert PDF or files. Example, you want to insert a PDF. Okay, let's use the K-12 MELC. Okay, so once you click it, it will show you the pages of that PDF. So for example, we're going to select this part, the table of contents. Okay, so you're just going to check it, then insert. Upon inserting, you can also adjust the size of your image or the PDF file. Okay, so imagine if you're teaching this, you have a PDF of your module or a resource material. You can use this whiteboard to highlight or to show your students the PDF that you have without opening a PDF reader. Okay, so you can label it. You can use your pens to label it. As a math teacher, one of my favorite feature of this Microsoft Whiteboard is that you can change the whiteboard into a graphing board. This is how it is. You just click this button and you select format background. Here you have solid, dotted. Let's select it so you can identify. So dotted, square, which we are going to use, and also graph. So in graphing, we can also use this one, but the lines are very it's not visible already. Okay, so we just use the square. Okay, imagine how many Cartesian plane you can write here. Okay, so this is just a very big graphing board. Okay, so now you can also change the color according to your mood. Okay, if you're a girl, you want to use pink background. Okay, so it's not just a white board, it could be a pink board, a yellow board, a blue board, whatever. Okay, so now we're going to use the square for my lesson in math. Okay, so I'm going to teach pre-calculus. So we're going to use this for our graphing. Okay, one of the features that I like here is when you select this active pen, into shape, into table, and object snapping, this will greatly help you in creating or making figures. Example, when we are using the whiteboard, when we want to create a perfect circle, we are using, of course, a compass. But here, you can draw a circle by just scribbling. Okay, so we draw a circle. We deselect active pen because we are not using pen, a stylus. We're not using it. I'm just using a mouse. Using a mouse, I'm going to draw a circle. So we all know that's very hard for us to draw a circle, but using this, we're going to draw a circle. Okay, another circle. So make sure that the circle is a closed figure so that it will create a circle. Okay, so for example, you're going to draw a circle or a green circle. Not just a circle, but you can also draw ellipse. In pre-calculus, you can draw an ellipse. Okay, so that's an ellipse. What about this one? This is what I like here. When I want to draw a right triangle, it will draw a right triangle, a perfectly drawn right triangle. Okay, I want to draw a regular triangle. To make a regular triangle, I want to draw an obtuse triangle. It will help me to draw a perfect obtuse triangle. Okay, so that's how you use the ink to shape. Now I'm going to show you how to use ink to table. Help. This is a very good help for teachers who are using tables. Who are using tables in their lessons. For me, when I am teaching statistics, we are using table. Okay, if you are teaching teaching accountancy, teaching ABM, you are using tables. Now we're just going to make a rectangle first. Okay, so that's a perfect rectangle. Then we divide it by 2. Okay, so we want to make a 4x4 table. You can click add or remove or just draw 4x4. Just add. It will help you make a table. It's just that easy. If you want to write here inside the table, example, you are going to write name. Sorry for my handwriting. Okay, or of course you can use text here. So right click, then text, name, then insert it here. It will adjust. If you want to fill this up, example, I'm going to write letters A, B, C, and D. This is very helpful. So it adjusts depending on the content of each cell. So we're going to write E, E, F. Okay, so you will notice it is automatically moving or adjusting. One good thing about this whiteboard is you can collaborate with your students using this whiteboard. Even if you are apart from them, you are not teaching face to face, they can answer on your board. So how is it done? You just click this, invite someone, and copy the link provided in the web sharing link. Okay, just copy the link and send it to your student. Okay, so if your student has an installed Microsoft Whiteboard in his computer, in his or her computer, or she or he installed it in his iPad or iOS device. Sorry for Android users, but it is still not yet available for Android. But those students who has laptop, desktop, or iPad or Mac can collaborate with the teacher. For example, I'm a student and I want to insert. Okay, the teacher asked me, okay, please write a word that starts with letter A. Okay, me as a student, I can use this app in collaborating with my teacher. So I'm just going to select, and then for example, I'm going to write apple. Okay? So, as you notice, what I'm writing here is also appears to the teacher's screen. So, the example, B is banana. Okay? So, that's how you collaborate with your students using this Microsoft Whiteboard app. So, I think you have learned something, and this will greatly help you, especially when you have not prepared or rather you accidentally your PowerPoint broke down and some of your files are missing. You can use this app for instant sharing of your lessons or instant lectures. So this is a very useful app. I recommend this to you because it's user friendly. One of the useful features of this Microsoft Whiteboard is you can add a template. So you just click this insert menu and select a template. So here are plenty of templates that you can select to collaborate with your teammates, with your classmates, with your students, or even a persona builder. You can make it a weekly planner. You can post it on your whiteboard. So that's it. So those are the features of MS Whiteboard, and I know that you can be more creative and you can do more using this Microsoft Whiteboard. Thank you.